What's up? What it do? What it is, Cyberwater? Here's your girl, the one, the only ashsaidit, ashsaidit.com, ashsaidit.com. It's a Friday, babies. It is a beautiful Friday, and we are headed out to go get our workout in. Why? Because that's what we do early in the a.m. Early in the a.m., we get our workout in, all right? Each and every day. Put the blog out there in a major and massive way. Shout out to japanfest.org. japanfest.org. Japanfest is coming next week to the Infinite Energy Center in Duluth, GA, and I've got passes. I've got 4 passes. I've got 4 passes that I'm going to give out to you guys. So if you email me, info@ashsaidit.com, that is info@ashsaidit.com, and let me know why you need these passes to Japan Fest, and they could be yours, all right? I've got 4 passes, and that's all that I've got. So after the 4 passes, you got to just figure out your way there and all the other stuff. But if you want the 4 free passes that I have in my possession, you'll need to hit me up ASAP, all right? Because these are going to go quick. Next week, Saturday and Sunday is Japan Fest, all right? And that is the celebration of Japan, all right? A lot of the culture, the food. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. So it's a huge celebration day weekend that happens every year here in Georgia. And it's a celebration of the culture. It's a celebration of the culture, a celebration of the times, the clothing, everything about Japan, and everything that you would like to learn about Japan is going to be going down there. So be sure to hit me up if you want those passes. Let me know. And go check out more on japanfest.org. All right, go check them out and let them know that ashsaidit sent you that way. All right, ashsaidit sent you that way. Yes, Japan Fest. Okay, so I titled this. this one, I'm not gonna help raise your kids. I'm not gonna do it, and I just say it just because that's just where I'm at in life. You know what you want out of life. You know what you're willing to do and how you're going to get there. And I'm not in a place to help raise people's kids. I'm just not in a place to do that. I've helped raise so many people. Excuse me. I've helped raise so many people thus far that I don't feel the need to help raise anyone else. And that's real. That's my personal choice. I made the decision not to have children. And I am confident in that decision. People have said, oh my gosh, Ash, are you crazy? You gotta do this, you gotta do that. I gotta pay taxes. Alright, because Uncle Sam is looking at every quarter and dime that I make. Alright, that's something I have to do. Okay? I ain't too much concerned about the rest of it. The rest of the stuff is really just the aesthetics to the situation. You know what I'm saying? How the stuff looks. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to deal with it. And I'll tell you a story why. A couple years back, I was dating this guy. And, well, we went on a couple of dates. Nothing really materialized. He was a cool person, but I could tell like he was holding back on something. And he told me that he had a son during the first date, and I was like, okay, cool, all right, I was open to the idea. I wasn't completely closed off to it, but I was like, okay, all right, he has a son, okay. Appreciate you telling me that, because some fools don't like to tell you that they got children. And I'm going to tell you about another joker that didn't want to tell me that he had a kid, and that made for a very interesting time. But, okay, back to dude. Yeah, so he had a kid. I was like, okay, and he seemed a little apprehensive in telling me, and after he saw that I wasn't going to run for the hills, he became more relaxed. I could see that he was kind of like letting loose. So this is something that was really heavy on his heart and heavy on his mind with that. So I think within like maybe a week of that first date, we had a second date. But on the second date, he brought the son. The son was about, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 years old. Like, he was like a little kid. And I guess this was his dynamics. And I was completely turned off by that because, okay, number one, you just kind of just sprung this up on me. And number two, it seems like you're like auditioning me to be mommy, you know, and I'm not down with that. You know, I didn't like that. And so it didn't work out with dude. He was a cool person, great person, but I think what he was looking for, I was not willing to provide. And I'm not going to compromise myself so that someone can feel more comfortable. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to happen. And not to say that guys with children are trying to audition a mommy type of situation or parent type of situation, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot. And so I'm very, very careful, like when I've gone out with guys that have kids, to make sure that I stay within my boundaries as far as like talking to kids or how they refer to their children and things of that nature. So I'm just trying to stay clear of it, but I'm not going to help raise children. That's not going to be the situation. So if I'm talking to a guy, he's got to have a kid that is like teenager older, has to, because I'm not dealing with I'm not dealing with the kids. They need. It takes a lot of work. People don't realize how much work it does take to raise children. And I'm not talking about homework and schoolwork. You got to teach these little fools how to wash clothes, how to take care of themselves, how to take a bath, how to do this, how to do that. It's a lot of work. It's way more after they come out the womb. You know what I'm saying? I'll even go a step further and say, even if they don't come out of my womb, they still going to need a lot of work. And I'm just not in the position to take on such a role with somebody. I'm not trying to do that. I've done it more times than I care to recall. But it's a beautiful thing. Children are beautiful. Children are great. And I'm sure that there are women out there that are looking to fill those roles. They're looking to be that female in a male's life, in a child's life. I'm just not that chick. I'm just not that chick. It's just, I'm not going to do it. I'm not. And I feel as though I'm in a position now that I don't have to. You know? I don't have to do it. I don't want to do it, and I don't have to do it. And that's just what it is. And it may sound any type of way. People may say, oh, well, Ash, you this. It's just not something that's for everyone. And that's what people fail to understand. It's not for everyone. May look at me, and people have looked at me and said, well, Ash, you need to start thinking about having a family. And whoa, hold the phone, hold the microphone, put it up to your ear. I'm not required to do anything by law besides pay taxes. That's the main thing, you know, because Uncle Sam gonna be looking at everything, you know, everything what's going on. He want to know what's it. He want his cut. But I don't have to do nothing else. And for those women out there that, because I'm not downing anyone's choice, anyone's life choice, anyone's decision to live the life that they want to live and to live the life that they've always dreamed of. I'm not downing that. I'm just saying my personal choice, my personal decision is to not to raise kids. I've got enough nieces, nephews, cousins. It's bountiful. It's so full of everything. I've just got so much of that I don't miss not being someone's biological parent. You see how that works out? Or non-biological parent, I'll even say. Because it's just the way that it is. It's just the way that it is. So, love kids to pieces, but guys that I date, they can't have little kids for a number of reasons. Number one, little kids, they need a lot of leadership and they need boundaries. And a new person stepping into the situation, guess what? I'm not mommy. And they're going to be the first one to tell you, you ain't my mama. You ain't my mommy. A little boy. On a date with a little boy, right? He got me feeding the little boy and stuff. Oh, give him this. He likes this. Could you help him drink his juice? I'm like, this is not what I signed up for. Like, dude, I thought we were just going to Applebee's. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, you know, I thought everything was cool. no, I'm not in a situation where I want to deal with that. I can when I want to. When I take out my nieces and nephews, we go to Chuck E. Cheese. We go to Stevie B's Pizza. We go to the movies. I spoil them rotten. You know, I do everything but give them cups of sugar. You know, so we have a grand old time, and I love that. I love being around them, their personalities, and watching them grow into who they're going to be as people, as adults. It's amazing. But I have no desire in the world to go through that with people again. I'm not going to do it. My brother and sister, I love them to pieces. But I had a big part in helping raise them. I did. I did have a pretty significant part in helping raise them. And as much as I love them to pieces, I wouldn't do it again, because I know what it takes to help raise people. I know what it takes. I know exactly what it takes to help raise people, and I just don't want to deal with that again. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to do it, and I don't have to. You know, another reason I haven't had to have gone through this, but another reason that, you know, I'm definitely not too keen on dealing with somebody with like younger kids, like babies. I mean, honestly, kids under 10, they're going to require a lot of attention. They're going to require a lot of supervision, and they're going to ask questions. They're going to ask questions, and they're going to be smart enough to, because I was a smart-ass 10-year-old. So they're going to be very intuitive in what's going on around them. And I've had friends throughout the years that have had issues with who? Not the baby, not the daddy, but the baby mama. Baby mama drama. I'm not trying to go through baby mama drama. Not trying to deal with it, never had to have it, and not looking to start it. Baby mama drama. Baby mama drama. Yeah. About that. About the baby mama drama. Yeah, baby mama drama, I just don't deal with. I don't deal in. I just don't. And I just think about my mom and how protective and how involved she was with every single thing and every single aspect. Honestly, throughout my life, my mom was very much involved in everything that I was doing. And especially like as a small child, as a child that is still developing and still learning how to express themselves, most real good mamas anyways are going to be very involved in what is going on with their child and who's hanging with their child and what's being said around their child and who this person is that is hanging with the baby. And they may not necessarily have anything negative to say about you as a person because they don't know you and they probably ain't trying to get to know you. But it may be just that stigma of, oh, this is the other woman, or oh, this is the new chick. You know, let's give her hell. I've seen those situations unfold. Not fun. Not fun at all. Not even in the least. Not fun, not cute. None of that. None of that. None of that. So, that's pretty comical, I would say. Pretty comical. But, yeah. So that's pretty much what goes on with that. But yeah, it's a very important job. It's a huge responsibility, and that's a huge thing to ask anyone to do, to help you raise your children. I mean, that's huge. Right now, my baby is ashsaidit.com. Ash said it. That is my baby. That is my everything. And I don't really have room for another baby, even a real baby. And that may sound selfish and self-centered, but hey, that's my life. And I'm living it how I can live it. I'm enjoying it. and I'm doing things on my terms. No one else is telling me what to do, telling me when to wake up, telling me how to practice, telling me how to market. None of that. I'm doing it all myself. And if I say that that's it, then that's it. There really ain't no question about it. I don't just talk about it, I be about it. I be about it. So that's pretty much the story with that. But no, yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all about the dude that wanted to lie about having a kid. So this was back, goodness, I couldn't even tell you when this was. I was an assistant manager for an arcade, and this dude came in, and you know what I'm saying, I'm professional with it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like picking up dudes and stuff on the job. You know, that's unprofessional as hell. But he and I don't remember how, but we got to talking, and you know, he straight up asked for the digits, and this probably wasn't necessarily professional, but he slipped me his number, and I was like, you gonna call me. And so I actually gave him my number. And we started to talk, and one of the first conversations that came up was, you know, do you have kids? I was like, no, I don't have any kids. I was like, cool, you know, I don't have any either. And at this point, I want to say I was maybe 21, 22 maybe. And so we talking for like a week, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We talking daily. He's calling, he's texting, he's checking in, and all these good things. And I was like, yeah, okay, dude is really putting forth the effort. You know, he's really cool. I'm looking forward to, you know, us actually hanging out and spending time together. Well, I forgot who the heck came into town. But there was a big concert that following weekend. And I was like, you know, my homegirl, her brother was manager for somebody. I forgot who the hell the artist was. I couldn't tell you. But, they got like tickets and backstage passes. So I was like, shoot, this is a perfect opportunity for me to hang with dude, and you know, to see him outside on a different level. You know, we've been chatting it up, and it'd be nice to kind of to hang with him in a social setting to see how he reacts, and you know, vice versa. So I called him up that evening, and I'm like, yo, my homegirl got passes to this show, blah blah blah. I want to know if he wanted to go with us. And he kind of hesitated. And he was like, oh, no, I can't. I have my son that weekend. Yeah. Let me repeat to y'all what this fool done said. He said, no. I have my son that weekend. I said, you have what? You have what? You have your son. You have your son that weekend. Oh. I said, I thought you didn't have any children. Oh, well, you know, I don't have him because he don't stay with me. See, that's the dumb stuff that's the dumb shit that I'm talking about. Y'all wonder why I'm single and not dealing with people with little kids? That is why. He had him like a freaking 1-year-old child and did not disclose that. And because of that, he was promptly dismissed. I told him, don't call me anymore. Lose my number. We have nothing further to discuss, sir. And that was the end of that story. That was the end of that story. That was El Finite. You know, the moral of the story is tell the truth. All right? You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to lie. What is with the lies? That's what I don't understand. Just tell the truth. Tell the truth. All right? The truth will set you free. You will get so much more with telling the truth. I just never understand it. You're going to lie about something that is going to come out any damn way. That's the stuff that I don't get. I'm like, why lie? Why lie? That's my whole thing about it. It's like, why lie? Why tell the story about it? Just tell the truth. Don't be so secretive with everything. It's going to come out anyways, one way or the other. But, yeah, I totally lost complete and total respect for him. And there was no way I was going to take him halfway serious after that. And I mean, maybe that was another lesson I need to learn. You know, you can't talk to, you can't show your teeth to every guy you meet. Who said that? Was that Donna Summer? Donna Summer? Donna Summer? Summer Donna? Summer Donna? Sherry O'Terry is funny as hell. Sherry O'Terry. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I got to say about today. But yeah, people need to just know what they're willing to deal with, they're willing to put up with, and don't compromise yourself for someone else. Don't lose your identity in dealing with someone because, oh, they cute, oh, they this, oh, they that. Because at the end of the day, you know what? You deserve to be happy too. You deserve to be happy as well. So, make sure that you're making yourself happy. Make sure that you're doing what you want to do. And make sure that you don't let anyone talk you out of your dream, all right? Anything that you want to do, you can do it. It's possible. I'm telling you from fact. Ash said it came from nothing, all right? It was an idea that came about me one day trying to figure out what I was going to do after leaving the Army. What am I going to do? What is it that I want to do? What is it that I need to do? What is it that I can do? And this just constantly kept popping up. Constantly kept popping up. So, keep your head high. People are going to try to discourage you. People are going to try to keep you oppressed. People are going to spit on your dream, shit on your dream. While they do all of that, be continuing to build your dream, all right? Be continuing to build yourself up. Be continuing to make history, all right? Because anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, look them in the face and say, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. Because that's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. We're not doing this for the cuteness. We're not doing this for social media. We're doing this to take a chunk out of history and claim it for ourselves. That's it. That is it. Point blank, period. Stick a fork in it. Yeah. ashsaidit.com. ashsaidit.com. That is a site. Check it right now. I love you guys. Info at ashsaidit.com for all of your info, suggestions, comments, questions, all of that stuff. One Love Ash. I am One Love Ash across social media, all right? One Love Ash across social media. Keep doing what you do. Let me know what your movement is. Hashtag Ash said it. Hashtag Ash said it. I love y'all. Thank you. Oh, shout out to Ashburn, Virginia. Ashburn, Virginia, and all other parts of Virginia and all other parts of the U.S. and everybody that's been downloading the show. Thank y'all so very much. I don't know what's going on in Ashburn. I don't know if I got peoples in Ashburn. But y'all been showing me mad love and support. And I just want to say thank you. I see the stats. I see the downloads. I see y'all. I see y'all out there. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you. I'll holler at y'all. Deuces.